Shea Serrano, New York Times best-selling author.
And I'm Brandon Jinx Jenkins, writer, journalist, podcaster.
We have a new show called No Skips with Jinx and Shay. In it, we're discussing hip-hop's most beloved, most everlasting, most enduring albums, and all of the things that make you want to listen to them from cover to cover.
New episodes of No Skips with Jinx and Shay drop on Thursdays. Check it out, only on Spotify.
Hey guys, it's Sports Cards Nonsense. I will be your host, Mike Giuseppe, the brand new show on the Ringer Podcast Network, coming to you twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm a little man who's made some big money in the sports card market industry. I'll be joined by Jesse, the producer.
Never been described as little, but I do like big profits.
We're going to be coming to you and bringing you all the knowledge you need on NBA, NFL, and MLB prospecting. Anything you need to know about sports card and the sports market, make sure you tune in. We'll be starting this Thursday, January 28th. Follow and listen on Spotify or wherever else you get your podcasts.
Hello, everybody. It's Friday. Thank God. It felt like the longest week ever. Oh, hey, Alan. All in the hips. I always love that name. It's so clever. Thanks for joining me here so early in. Yeah, man, your announcement today was pretty amazing, Alan. Stuff like that made my day, brings my spirits up. I really do appreciate it. And I told the missus she's very stoked also. So she's looking forward to what you have in store. So hopefully we'll see you and your missus sooner than later. We should get together now that things are changing. Congratulations to you. Chai, what's going on? Happy Friday. We made it through another one. You probably saw on the Discord or IG, wherever you follow me, I decided to change things up a little bit. The saying goes around here, it's always Huckle's fault. If you're around me and the rest of the One Guild fam here, that's kind of a saying that comes throughout. But the thing is, it's that it is Huckle's fault this time, and this is a good thing. So he likes to have a lot of retro stuff go on in his stream. So I thought, well, I should try and do the same. There's a lot of kids out there who just don't know what it was in the good old days, and I'm glad Alan, you're here. This was stuff that we grew up on, things that we would wait for the latest GamePro for, the latest Nintendo Power EGMs or Electronic Gaming Monthly magazines for us old heads out there. But let me go ahead and show you around. I just kind of left this game. It's kind of a trope, but if you, I'm very proud of this scene, by the way. So if you know, you know. But I wanted to kind of change things up a little bit. It'll be a lot of fun. And yes, Chai, we always tend to bump each other because of the guild. But that's because of the guild. We get to really make friends. We have our own circles of friends now, and then our circles meet other stream circles, and it just becomes a whole big community, which is really a lot of fun. So I find myself, getting inspired by being around other content creators. And I never thought I would be in this realm where I didn't think I would get so deep into something like this, where I use all of my little skill sets and things that I've learned when I was younger, like designing this kind of scene or using logo types and stuff to kind of make something my own. So, it's nice to have friends that are in the industry, but, actually learn something from it. But this is not what we're going to be playing here today. I'm just using this as a placeholder here, but, I wanted to showcase some games that I used to play as a kid. And to me, this is one of the greatest sports games for the late 80s, early 90s. that no one really knew about, no one really talks about, but the people who made this made a very famous game, and actually we'll start with that. It's gonna do things I didn't expect here. I'm not gonna show that game. I'm just gonna start warming up with something that everyone knows and is very popular in the game, known as. Let's go ahead and switch things up here. Known as. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. This is all new, but I can do this. Known as Tecmo Super Bowl. One of my games growing up, my cousin Joel, who would play this game religiously, almost so much that he could probably take this pro, and it's pretty amazing what this game can do. So Chai says Tony's entry for mod appreciation won second place. Oh, that's awesome. So Shorin, what's up, man? Yeah, I did make it. So, using my Photoshop skills and stuff. But the background, that was not Photoshop skills. That's a little bit of searching on the internet for a good laugh. And it turns out it's going to be, if you know what that background's all about, we all spent a lot of times as young men looking at that. So I thought it'd be a hilarious nod to our time back then. But, who was good at this game? Right? I got good at this game because my cousin Joel. Alan, you know who Joel is. He's the brother I never asked for. He was always a bully to me, but this was a game that I absolutely adored. Now, I wanted to start with this game because of the fact that it's Tecmo. You guys know I'm a baseball guy, so after maybe a couple rounds with this, we're just hanging out, watching me play this game, I'm going to introduce you to one of the greatest baseball games. I don't think I even have the cartridge here. It might be in my room, but one of the greatest baseball games of all time to me. No, fight me if you disagree, but it was one of the deepest games. And in Tecmo Super Bowl, they used a lot of those elements to bring it over into their baseball game. But it looks nothing like this. But it has the cutscenes, it has the cool little soundtracks and whatnot. But let's go ahead and play a round here. Alan, Shorin, did you guys play this as a kid? What's funny is how I just call this game Tecmo Bowl, like totally gloss over the Super. No, that's the thing though. They made two versions. They did have Tecmo Bowl and they had Tecmo Super Bowl. So we got Tecmo Super Bowl at home because we had a friend that would. Don't judge me on this team. It's Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. What more can you go? But I'll just kind of pick any random team. I don't know too much about football here. We'll just play against Chicago. But yeah, there were two versions of it, and I don't know too much about the original. So, let me know about the sound in the chat here. So it's all a little bit new to me here. So it seems loud on my end, but who knows? We will kick off because that's what the cool kids do. But I'd spend many hours. Shorin, that was kind of inspired by that conversation, right? And so when I realized it would be a hilarious way to, a hilarious way to, if you know, definitely, right? That was the goal here. I showed my son this, and he was so confused, and he's like, "How do you even see a face in there?" How was everyone's Friday? How was everyone's week? It's been, there we go. It's been a hell of a week for me, and I'm just kind of glad it's over with. And I was looking forward to doing this. But, if Huckle does show up here, I will thank him. It is his fault that I decided to go retro here. But I thought it would be fun. Oh, please. There we go. I wish there was a way I can play you guys on this. That would be a lot of fun. And I want to see if my chat is working properly. I think I know why, though. Let's see if I can fix it. While I'm waiting on that. Okay, no, good. It's working wonderfully. Chai says it's Tony's fault for his Microsoft overlay. Yeah, I get that here. Huckles for gaming for sure. Yes, you know what Tecmo Super Bowl, or Tecmo Bowl and Tecmo Super Bowl, was leaps and bounds beyond what 10-Yard Fight was. But, you know, remember, 10-Yard Fight was like one of the early on games, right? It's kind of like how we see things today when we have games that are kind of really okay at first, right? You know, all my Battlefield guys and gals out there, you know what I'm saying. At first, it's not really that great. But after a while, ooh, open man. There we go. So, sure, that's exactly what I wanted out of this. You know, us older heads, we get it. You know, we understand exactly what we went through on a day-to-day, what we would run into our rooms or living rooms after school to play. And it didn't take fancy graphics. This was fancy for our time, right? So, it says a lot about our upbringing here. But kind of back to my point here about how things progress, right? This is an example of that, and that's how video games are. When they first come out, when first systems come out, they don't have all the, you know, the mastery of the tools that they have, and to have a game like this show up, you know, X amount of years later, it's amazing. You know, even with the tech back then, and there is not much space. I wish I wish I found the amount of space that took, but most games were no more than 300 kilobytes. I mean, we have photos in our phones that carry more information than what these cartridges did, and that small amount of data shaped a lot of our lives. Oh, it's a run. No! Oh, shoot. No! Oh, heck yeah, give me that. Do coach and NFL have playbooks like that now? Yes and no. I mean, they still have playbooks that look like that. They just don't look as 8-bitty. It's not a dumb question at all. I mean, you know, that's what we're here for. We're here to learn. We're here to kind of hang out, and questions are questions. I do this for a living, you know, where people ask me about software. It's not as fun as video games, but, you know, I don't mind doing it here, and I'm not doing it for the same amount of salary. It's okay. I love doing this, and I'm so excited to be able to play some of these older games, and you guys get to check those out. So let's kind of change things up here. Let's kind of do a bit of a run play. But you know, it's so funny when we play games like Madden, you have pages upon pages of data and plays that and here I have 4 run plays and I have 4 pass plays. But granted, I can, you know, actually take these playbooks and modify that. And I think I have a save state here that I can really take advantage of. Oh, yeah, run. Keep running. There we go. Give me that. The coaches, yes, they have very elaborate books, and quarterbacks have those little play straps. And that happens in baseball a lot too, with the catchers to have pitching sequences, to have different pitching sequences and sign sequences to kind of communicate with their teammates about. Double dribble. See, there we go. So that's the kind of conversations I like to spark around this particular stream. So it gives us a little bit of time to kind of remember stuff. So when they do a timeout, quarterback is like, yeah, absolutely. Sometimes they'll have a set of different kind of inserts for those sleeves, and to kind of have different sequences or groups of sequences and say, hey, we're using group 6, right? And there's a X amount of different plays. Whereas football is a little bit more narrowed down. Because in baseball, we have pitch sequences to say, okay, if this happens, that happens. There's like a 9-pitch kind of sequence that we'd like to kind of stick with. Whereas football, it's like, okay, we're going to run, you know, X, fly, slant, whatever. And that's kind of what they go with. And then they'll have a sequence to go with that, or a means of just kind of coding it. That's why you hear all these random words. So, you know, see, we're learning here today. It's a lot of fun. Let's see if I can get myself another interception here. No, he's open. No. That's right. You know, so they do have mics on helmets now, where they can have an earpiece to kind of communicate with them. You know, one thing in college, I think it's college baseball, where they have like a almost like a smartwatch between the pitcher and the catcher to relay signs that way. That way, there's no sign stealing. But you know, if you ask me, kind of an aside about, oh shoot, sign stealing was a thing in baseball, but not like the way the Astros did it. I won't get into that so much because it makes me. I cannot stop. Can't stop anything. That's so true. Did I kick in different directions? I don't remember. I should have just made it a touchback.
No, it's just easy. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
So yes, that's what happens a lot of times when you watch highlights or just NFL in general. You'll see a lot of looks like they're communicating with somebody. Oh, I forget how small these things are. You know, like, when you become older, you're just like, wow, my hands are bigger now. I don't remember these to be so tiny. Oh yeah. Oh, I think that was my first missed pass. Cat God, what is up, my guy? It's been a while. Been watching your airsoft videos, dude. It looks really, really good. Looks like someone's getting their editing skills up and running. I like it. I like it. Nope. No. Oh yeah, baby. Woo. You know what I could probably try and do, Chai, is see if I can find a way to 3D print like the big old, you know, little handles that we have on today's controllers. Alright, I'm doing pretty good right now. I played this game for hours, especially during the summer between baseball games, and you know, just a lot of yelling with my cousin Joel. A lot. He would always whoop my ass. That's a run. No! There we go. Cat God, how was your week, my guy? Alright. We got a pass here at this point. Oh, wrong one. Right idea. Nope, right one. That's a blitz. Same. You know, the amount of effort with very little resources, they can do so much. Same thing with the colors, right? You can only do so much in an 8-bit platform, but folks, especially like Tecmo, had really done it well. Ninja Gaiden was a great example of that. Just Tecmo in general had a good sense of using every bit of the like the 8-bit space that they had in front of them. Capcom 2, I mean, the Mega Man series, you know, that soundtrack is still fire today. Oh shoot. Okay, you're open. Is it halftime? Oh shoot. That's okay, I'll let it go. And it, you know, to the untrained eye, these graphics were are very crude, right? But to us, when we were kids, this was everything. This is like, wow, that's photorealism. I think to each it's all relative, right? But you know, for people our age here, you know, Shorin, Alan, myself, you know, it's just we see it. You know, we've gone through. We know what it was like before the internet. We didn't have any of that. You know, we always thought we're the best in our school or in our neighborhood or even just a household, but never in the state, in the city or anything, even the world. Get it? Oh, why? Do play action here. Roll out. It's Jerry motherfucking Rice. Let's go. I'm just gonna do a little bit dancing here. Yeah! Woo! I remember I put that play in the playbook for this team for that reason. It's kind of my strat, as the kids call it nowadays. Yes, Alan, the fact that you can run play action in a game like this, again, leaps and bounds of what we're used to in very much older games here. Play action. There's actually the flea flicker, so it's like a double reverse. And that was one of the coolest things I thought. And I think the Eagles had that in their playbook as one of the regular plays. And as a kid, I thought it was the coolest thing to just watch the AI do it for you. To do that double reverse and see if you can confuse your opponent. Oh. Alright, that'll work. What is it? 3rd and 2. Oh. No! Damn it. So it's those little things that what made Tecmo so great. Those little micro moments that you just saw there. And it just made you feel like you were really part of the game. You know, nowadays you play Madden or MLB The Show. That's as super real as it gets. Yes. It's alright. We'll get the ball back here. No, I didn't pick my guy. Well, there goes that man. Maybe? Maybe? No, no, no. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's hold him here. Let's see if I can do this. Play action. Yep, I was right. We'll go to sweep. There we go. Will I be able to hold him off? One more? Let's see. Oh, another play action? Oh, jerks. Nope. Yes! Let me have it. Alright, great defense there. That's something you don't see every day from me. Oh shoot, that was scary. But that's a completion, baby. He could go all the way. So these are the things I learned playing my cousin, right? How to read the open play, where the defender's going, how to defend better. I used to be the guy that would just go for the straight quarterback, you know, to get the sack, to get the loss. But I learned a lot of this game has to do with just managing the backfield, right? To managing either from the secondaries or the safety side. And the fact that I'm talking about it in this way for an 8-bit game, that says a lot. Nope, not today. Yeah, very much so. I can't do the Madden impression like you can, so you know, I'll just imagine it in your voice, Alan. So to give you some context, folks, if you guys are just meeting my boy Alan here, I've known him since we were little, right? So he's like one of the first friends I had in my life, and so it's kind of cool to see how things have gone full circle here. Like here we are talking about the same video games we were playing as a kid, and they're still relevant. At least to me, they're relevant. Oh, play action. Thank you, another one. Let's go. Man, you're making me look good on stream, Tecmo. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Just throw it. We're on play action to Jerry Rice now. Oh, he's being covered. Nope, it's Jerry Rice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, maybe it does. Maybe it does. 3rd and 10. We're going for it, kids. I'm up by this much. Let's go. Now, if you ask me to play Madden, you'll see a very different performance. Like, super different performance. No! All my old heads out there, you know, what's the next NES game that, you know, I should kind of run here? After, you know, the 2 that I'm playing tonight, but do you have anything that you guys thought, you know what, I would love to play that again, or I haven't seen this game in a long time, you know, what's some old school stuff that you guys want to see out here, and I'll make sure I'll make it happen, or at least do my best to make it happen. Uh-oh. Pick! Oh. Man, that defense is on point today. Turnover on downs. Oh. So you would imagine here one of the limitations of this game is the lack of play calling. So, you know, if people like myself, you know, my brother, my cousin playing this throughout the years, you just kind of get to know the plays and what to read and what to look out for. So, you know, compared to today where, you know, you can change up play styles, you can make your own custom playbooks. Here there's some customization involved, but no matter what, you still have only so much that you can deal with here. And what's like really little known about something like Tecmo Super Bowl is that before Madden even appeared, they did have things like fatigue and different factors to consider for a player. So if they weren't, nope, going for it, kid. So, you know, they would take all those kinds of factors into consideration. Even in these preseason games, you'll never know what kind of variable you end up getting. That could be a catch. Contra, yes, absolutely, that is in the lineup. I don't think I can beat it in 3 lives, but I'm gonna be that guy and use a 30. But just to kind of show the game, Contra is absolutely a classic. I was thinking some of the Mega Man games, particularly 2 and 3. I didn't play the other ones. I don't know them very well, but I remember 2 fairly well once they start getting the sequence of which bosses to take on first. So definitely gonna have Contra up and running. I could probably get Super Nintendo stuff going as well. Not today, buddy. 2 and 3 were king. Absolutely agree. Not to say everything else went cut to shit afterwards. It's just something about 2 and 3 was super iconic, especially when the jump coming from the first one. First one was good, but then when 2 came around, they're like, you know what? Let's really make it a thing. Wow, he just plowed through the defense there. But definitely, you're gonna put those. There's a handful of games that I know I have that, and not everyone has played, and I'm gonna be playing that next after I demolish the Chicago Bears 49-7. Now those are some nice stats there, right? Now, all my younger cats, you know, I'm looking at you, Cat God. You probably see these names and like, who the hell, other than Joe Montana, who the hell is up there? Yes! Bears doing Bears things. You know, even in 8-bit games, that was the case. But, you know, I think one of the things that I'm going to change it up here. And I wanted to show you, this is one of the bigger reasons why I wanted to start doing the retro stuff. Is opening, where is this game here? Absolutely one of my favorite games of all time, made by the same people. But this was a game, I remember how I got it. So my dad, had a friend who was nearby. So Alan, to get to keep his context short, and you probably know because the area too. But like, in back where I'm from, there's like a video rental stores and Nintendo game rental stores that we had, and there was those mom and pop shops back in the day. So there was one that my dad knew the friend for. My dad was a friend of the owner, I should say. And so, he let us rent a crap ton of games for, very little money. So it came to a point where we'd do that every week and we'd play all these games and whatnot, or he'd give games that he was going to let go because they weren't selling or they weren't being rented much. So I got this game that I'm about to show you here. But what ended up happening was that person went out of business, and they gave us a lot of the NES games that they had left. And I was so grateful to have this game, although it was at the expense of that poor person's business. But, it's just, again, these games that we have here, what people don't understand is that video games shaped us in so many different ways. So let's take a look at one of my absolute favorite games of all time here. This is known as Bad News Baseball, made by the same folks of Tecmo. So as you would imagine, they had, they maximized the graphical capabilities. They did everything that they could. And there was a secret mode to this game where you can change the characters from boys to girls. And it would have a different set of animations based off the characters that you're playing for. So it's really cool, and it was super innovative at the time. And it's challenging in so many different ways, and kind of going back to the concept of stats and how players work. You're going to notice on the screen here, right, we have our teams, and they're loosely based on real ones. But if you were to ask me, I had my main team here. My main team were the Minnesota Twins. If you know me as a baseball coach, I'm a big fan of speed. I'm not I love the long ball. Everyone loves the long ball, right? I don't see bombs being hit, right? But I was a slasher and dasher. I wasn't the biggest guy. I wasn't the hardest hitter, but, I couldn't put the ball in play really well. So if you look at the lines here of all these players, they have stats, they have ratings. And this game was made in, I think, 89, something like that. And that wasn't even heard of for, first baseball game, or RBI baseball didn't do this as much. They just had teams with different balanced attributes. Here, you can determine your lineup and kind of think, well, how do I want to play? And in my case, I would play, the speed game. And it got to a point where I knew if I can compare the A rating, which is their arm for defense, versus the R rating for their running, I can steal a hell of a lot of bases. So, think about that now, right? It's like you can apply your own baseball strategy on a very seemingly now rudimentary game like this. So, who should we play here? The Dodgers are okay in this game. Toronto's known to have power hitters in this game. Not too sure. Texas too. But let's go with, I don't know. You guys have any ideas here? If not, I'll just run it. Oh, you know what? Let's stick to the Chicago theme, right? We beat the Chicago Bears. Let's see if we can fight off the Cubbies here. So on top of understanding the stats here, you can start running your own lineup. And I never, as everyone knows me, I never leave anything stock. Neither will my baseball lineups, right? So I see that Benny's pretty decent at third. I'll keep him at third base, but I'm trying to replace somebody like, let's see, my shortstop. My shortstop's not super great, so I might want to have Benny play short and my guy Willie to play second. Yeah, to play no, not second, outfield. Where's my outfielders here? We're going to have not Elliott, because if you look at his running, it's a 7. So I don't want to lose that. I might just replace Benny himself. He has a high batting average, but it's okay. If I can get these folks on the bags, I'm good to go. So one of the fun ways that my brother and I used to play this game is that using those different ratings, we would make sure that the player's position was either at a dash or at a C. So they're terrible at it. It just causes defensive chaos, and it would cause the players to pass out or drop the ball or just get knocked in the head by the ball. And you'll see it's kind of a fun way of playing baseball in the 8-bit era here. So enough talking. Let's play some ball here. So I'm a fan of just speed, right? So I get it past the pitcher, I'm gonna make it. I love playing small ball. I'm gonna steal second and third. No fear. It's a fairly weak arm, so I'm gonna steal third as well. So something that you won't see in MLB nowadays. I don't need to do this in this situation, but hell, let's do a suicide squeeze. Well, it's not a suicide squeeze. I only have one strike. But now I'm guaranteed a run. Proof that small ball works. You hear that, MLB? Also, another thing about this game, the fact you can hear actual speech in this game in an 8-bit kind of format was the most amazing thing in the world. Before you just hear bleep bloops. God damn it. Great change up. I'm just gonna stick here and strike this guy out with some inside sliders. It's vicious, I know. Oh, that's a hit. No! Get your cutoff. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Not off to a great start, but hey. Oh my goodness, I'm getting hit around here. Oh no, that's okay. Alright, we're just gonna go back to the inside sliders. Watch him get mad. Love that. Absolutely love that about this game. To me, it's what sold it. And, you know, I'm a fan of little cute, fun, chibi stuff, right? It's always fun. Look at them. They're so cute. So, fun fact about the field here. If you notice the details, and if you're a big fan of baseball, particularly Japanese baseball, you'll notice that the stadium is actually modeled after the Jingu Stadium. So, if you ever heard about the tournament Koshien, that is the Japanese high school baseball tournament that happens nationwide. It's basically the March Madness of baseball for the fine folks of Japan there. So to see that modeled here, it's pretty cool. And it's more noticeable in the cutscenes when or if I hit a home run. That's going to be a single? Yeah, we'll keep it at that. What's my running speed here? 3, that's okay. It's 2 outs, just keep running. Oh, risk it for the biscuit. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I am not gonna make it. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. It's alright. So, that was one of the cardinal sins of baseball, right? Never beat a first or third out at third, and never beat a first or third out at home. Unless you absolutely need it. Oh, no! Okay, good. Tony! What's going on, my dude? Welcome to the retro night. It's chock full of really... Shorin already picked up on the Easter egg in the background. Take that, pitcher. There we go. Getting some good pitching in. Alright. Alright, pitcher's not always known to hit well. That's alright. I can live with that. Oh no. Find some grass. No. It's okay. I'm more of a mid to late innings kind of person. Nice hit. Okay. It is so welcome that it's a Friday right now. Turn 2, baby. No! What a dive, what a dive. Ah, darn it. Hang on a quick second here. Oh, easy out. We'll take that. Anybody have fun plans for the weekend? For me, I got baseball for the little man, but other than that, it's gonna be pretty chill. My brother will be here tomorrow. I'll probably, if we have some time, I'll probably get him on stream. You'll probably see us play live one-on-one this game, and maybe ice hockey. That's one of his favorites. Oh, darn it, I'm not paying attention. But I think it would be fun for you guys to see my brother Mark here in action. So, spoiler alert, he looks like me. So it's okay, you're not missing out. You don't have to wonder how he looks like. Alright, let's stick to this good defense here. I need to break through. Oh, that was not good. Get the turbo controller? Yes. And I would only use the turbo aspect of the controller for the fights in the game. That's it. What do you mean? I painted the corner. Oh, I was trying to show off at that point. Ramen, yo, you remember this game? You had Bad News Baseball? Not a lot of people have had this game, let alone know about it. I'm really impressed. I'm actually really happy to hear that. That is a goner. So that's the background of what Cochin Stadium looks like. Look it up, you'll see. And I never understood why there's Mr. T in this. Mad Catz controller. I remember I had a joystick that was a third-party joystick. I forget the brand. Alan, you might remember this. It was a really complicated joystick with like turbo buttons, and it had a dial in which you can set the frequency of the turbo. It was called the Dominator, and it was a wireless controller, and it was one of the greatest things to ever be invented for the Nintendo for me, especially with the different kinds of games that I played. Where are you gonna go? Alright, I gotta run. You remember the Dominator? That thing was amazing. I wonder if I'll fetch a picture of it and kind of see. Easy triple right there. See, things like that. That's the because why? Because not Mr. Well, I don't know. I guess the Japanese loved it. That's another home run. Let's go. So hopefully I get to hit the home run where it actually goes out of the stadium. That's a base hit. Oh no, good stop. You know what, the NES Max, yeah, I agree. You know, I feel like that device would have been better with a little bit more care in the in the craftsmanship. Oh, I caught it. And he got hit. Alan, did you have the track and field pad too? That thing was awesome. It was DDR before DDR was even a thing. Oh man. The power set, yes. That's right, you had the robot, you had the zapper, and the thing. You had all three. World-class track meet, that was amazing. Thank you, Robin. Thank you for the love there. That is, yeah, that is a night of, man, I need to, if I'm going to do retro, how am I going to do this? I first took my original, you know, my logo and my original, my normal stream setup. I just put it in pixelated mode for, you know, for Photoshop. I was like, man, that's a cop-out. I want to be able to do something really retro, truly retro. The only thing I pixelated was my logo there. The OG DDR. And we would never, like, in the long jump, we would never run. We would just kind of run and then jump off and then come back on. Just to show that we really, jumped really high. We thought we were so much cool, it was more slicker than the system. Oh, no. Hand slapping, yeah! That I remember. That takes me back when you had a birthday party at your place and we were doing the, just running, and then you're like, no, check this out. I remember that. Those were the days. Oh, wow. Yes, Rob. And for I guess you could use it for the game Gyromite, I believe. And I never understood how it worked. Wow, that's a lot of velocity. So, Shorin, to give you some context here, oh, was it Rob? Oh. So to give you some context, Shorin, between Alan and I, we had we played a lot of Nintendo. He had a lot of the cool systems and setups like that. His cousins had it too, so we were always surrounded by it. We would always hum the songs to our favorite games. We would talk about, like, what's coming up and whatnot. Oh, I made it. Swinging bunt. What's speed? 8? Oh yeah, let's go, Willie. You're stealing. Oh, they didn't. Nice. I know it's probably still the same looking rub with the little 2 eyes and the little discs that it holds and all that stuff. Risk it all. It's okay. I'm still up. It is still dope, though. I mean, I actually have the zapper back here. I just found this is the orange one. I want to see if I can find the gray one. I know I had both. Ooh. Oh, so let's see. How's my pitcher doing? Not so good. It is the 7th. Let's put a long reliever there. Oh, okay. See, I never knew what it was for. I always just thought it was still cool because it was interacting with the game. Oh, man. No! Jump. Yeah, so that's why I had those kind of the lenses for its eyes to read those, damn it, flashes. So that's going into outer space. Oh wow, they took the lead. Alright. I can't lose. Oh, he's fast. That's okay. We're good. Alright, let's see if we can get this game turned around. Remind me, Alan, did you have a power glove? Because I know I didn't. I want to say you did. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Tied it up. The Wizard. That movie was great. I don't know why I thought you did, but I know. I mean, everyone wanted it. It was a thing to have. All right, let's see. Can I? I'm gonna have to walk it off. Oh boy. Okay, long out. It's a long out. Right, Shorin? Who didn't want it? Now we're playing with power. It really is. But it's one of the best marketing devices ever to be created, right? Oh, is Jimmy gonna... Come on. Yes! The go-ahead run. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull off some baseball strategery here. Up next is my pitcher, so I'm gonna replace him for a good hitter here. So, which brings back Benny from the guy who, you know, I left off in the starting lineup. Let's pick him up off the bench. Ah, you're dead to me, Benny. That's a hit. It wasn't a matter of functionality, it was a matter of coolness. We're gonna run it here. Alright. Can I get a hit here one time? Oh, that's an out. Barely an out. That's okay. Gotta put the closer in. Alright, Ed. Bottom of the ninth. Up by 1. Oh, it might be a hit. Ooh, a blooper. Blooper to right. Come on, Benny. Alright, turning 2. Let's go. A miracle keyboard system? We'll talk. Game over, baby. Let's go. Chicago loses twice. What were the stats here? 12 hits, 2 doubles, 1 double, 2 triples, 4 homers. Struck out twice. Stole 6 bags. I'll take that. It's a hell of a day at the ballpark. Putting a 5 spot. I'll take that. But what's neat about this game is that, you know, it had a password system to it. What you kids know about that, right? Because we didn't have save points, and if we died, that was it. Actually, let's see what we can find here. I heard the cries for some different games here today. Let's see what we got here. But there's a lot to really work with, and God, man, I forgot how fun these games were. Let's see. Let me go back to the chat here. What was kind of mentioned out there? Contra, yeah, we can do that, but I might end up beating the game. Let's see, looking at chat. I can't play Track Me. That would be hilarious. What do we have? Cobra Triangle. Oh my god, no one remembers that, I'm sure. Let's throw on some Contra. How about that? Notebooks. Yes, Shorin, Alan and I can definitely relate. I think one that stands out for me and I'm sure Alan too is the Killer Instinct FAQ that my mom printed out from her office and bound to make it look as super pro as possible. So that one totally brings me back, and I really wish I still had that here. Let's see, did I do it right? Yes, I did. Look at that, rest 30. forgot. When was the last time I played this game? Oh shoot! You know, Konami was known to have fire beats too. Oh man, die! I wanted that weapon. It's kind of weird playing this with one player. You know, growing up with a twin brother. You know, you would. Oh god. Thank you for the lurk, Ramen. So enjoy your dinner. I know you have a lot going on there with the recent moves and changes and all, so I want to get you, make sure you're situated, have a nice little dinner there. You never, we might, knowing Ramen, we might play some some Halo later, who knows? The night is young. Oh, wow, that was close. Yes. Yes, the emotes! The emotes are here. Oh no, I don't want to lose that weapon. Halo sounds great. Maybe we can get Ice to join us, for crying out loud, or Tony if you're down to play some later. Dawn says she'll watch if you follow her on Twitch. 1000%. Now that'll be done for sure. Which Contra are you thinking about, Shorin? This is the original one. You know what? Let's just. Is it very pink and blue? Oh, damn it. I thought I hit. Oh, I hit the wrong one, like a dumbass. There we go. You can be a little less cryptic there, Shorin, by the way. I hit the wrong scene there. I was wondering why. How come there's no spice to it? Oh, that was dumb. I always felt it was different. I always felt that I was okay with it and I have a little bit more forgiveness. What would be the most effective weapon in this game, to your opinion, then? Maybe they're just standard old machine gun with a rapid fire combination. See, back in the 80s and 90s, kids, there was no such thing as reloading. Just so you know. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Ah! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. It's alright. Alright, good. I have an open spot now. What's going on, Don? I will definitely put you down for the follow ASAP. Good to hear from you. I didn't pay attention to that, Shorin, about the inside the computer comment. So yeah, I'll take that. I'll take responsibility for that. It has been a long while, Don. We've probably just been seeing each other and passing through things like social media, but this is what I've been up to. Staying in this chair for so many hours on end, whether it's work or this, so it's been good. As if someone would notice this little sneaky guy over here. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. I did notice that the rate of fire does go much higher when you're shooting down in this kind of angle, like this or like this. I do have a very good tush cushion. I actually bought one of those really fancy ones to go along with this chair. Oh god. Oh man. Yeah, I might do a Super Mario speed run. So here's the fire rate, firing standard and straight. Right? So if I go down, I feel like there's certain, yeah, it's much faster if you let it. Oh boy. Is that what you're oh god! Oh, I was gonna ask you. Alright, we'll take that. Oh, I remember this boss. I don't think I can ever get a good speedrun on this game. There we go. Here we go again. Oh, as if I need an extra life, right? Oh boy. That was risky. I mean, speaking of speedruns, I can run Super Mario Bros. Fairly fast. Ah. Always Dynamos. No, come back. No. Oh boy. There we go. Aw, that's bullshit. No! That was a weapon. Go back here. Ah! Oof. I think once I get the Super Nintendo stuff up, there's some games I wanted to get in on also. Actually, one of them inspired by you, Alan. Thanks to you, you know, it was a big deal that we all learned how to convert our Super Nintendo systems into Super Famicom compatible systems, and it wasn't that difficult to do so. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Zexis, yes, that was an amazing game. It was really super random. Oh my god. Okay, I could do this. Just remembering the patterns and stuff. Yeah, Zexis was a very random game. I don't know how I would describe it. It's a very much an adventure game that had like, they would carry different formats where you'd have like the side-scrolling, you know, kind of adventuring, platforming, and then you'd have games like it'll turn into like R-Type. And then the very last part of it, it was like a weird boss where it was like a facing forward view of the boss. But Zexis was a super weird game, and I don't remember how I ended up with that game. I just remember I wanted it. It was so super random. But I think it was like ZZYXYZ or something like that. But that game was truly something different. Yeah, so the clip trick, so to convert your, if you haven't known this, to convert your Super Nintendo system, there's two tabs or clips, as Alan had mentioned, that are on the system, inside the system itself, right? So they're like little pegs that you know will allow for, you know, only a certain slot to go through, right? So will you just take out those clips with just a pair of pliers? Because the Super Famicom games, to kind of give you some context here, the Super Famicom games, they were flush like this in the back, right? But the US Super Nintendo games had a little notch here and a little notch here, like a super little hole, like a little slot that would be accommodated by that system itself. So what we would do is just rip those tabs off, so it wouldn't matter. You can play both US and Japanese games without any issue. Oh man, I remember I would tell everyone about it. It's like, hey, you need to do this. You may never have to play a Super Famicom game, but all it takes is that one time. And then when I borrowed Dragon Ball Z2 from you, Alan, yeah, I brought it over to my cousin's house, and I ended up converting, quote unquote, his system. So our hacks back then were quite literally physical. Oh, that was risky. Correct on that regard, to saying, like, the game would only be, yeah, we would be under the PAL format. Oh boy. Alright, well, we'll just do that. Oh god. You bastard. I think it's the guy with the hockey puck thing that he slides across the floor. From what I remember. Yes, we did literally hack away at the hardware. Oh my god. That's what happens when you don't have turbo. We had our own with our own physical techniques there. Oh boy. Oh, that's okay. I wanted that weapon anyway. Laser. That's okay. Yes, the trigger finger. Something that has not left me since I was a child. That's what happens when your parents couldn't afford the fancy controller, so you just have to do it yourself. Very helpful in Street Fighter if you have the repetitive shooting as well, hits as well. Oh my, really? Yeah, that's talent, kids. That takes real talent. I'm probably just gonna finish this game. Well, it's kind of easy with 30 lives, but you know. No, I don't want you. Oh, the little flare thingies. Oh boy. That was dumb. I guess I'll take the laser now. Well, fuck the laser. I didn't want it anyway. Oh. I gotta be patient. Something I clearly had more of as a kid, apparently. Oh boy. I mean, I guess. I remember my brother and I would fight for that one. You know, that's a good question. I don't know, maybe it's just Konami. I don't know, want money, who knows, but... Oh shit! Oh, come on! Again, you know, if you're looking for pro tier gameplay, this is never a place for it. Not to say it isn't welcome. Oh, this guy. Oh. Why? Oh my god. Seriously? Oh. There we go. Really? You want to explain a little bit more on the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection? Is it the entire arcade set? Oh, fuck me. All arcade games, but both versions of Tournament Fighters and Fall of the Foot Clan. Ah, oh, what a great set of games. You know what? I agree, Alan. If they just offered the arcades, that would have been it. That's enough for me. But to take it that much further, that's even better. Oh, mother flower. All NES games. Wow. I mean, screw it. Oh! TMNT. Oh, yeah, that was a lot of people's favorites. I remember one of my favorite games that I ever received was... Oh, man, I want to get up. The, what's it called? TMNT 2, the arcade game. And what the... Okay, fine, forget it. My favorite Ninja Turtle actually was Raphael. But to be clear, it's not the current Raphael where he's like all oh motherfucker, all you know, all broody and shit. Like the funny and sarcastic Raphael in the original cartoon series. That's what I loved about him. Oh crap. You know what, Short? I would tag you for a Donatello kind of guy. Yeah, I could see that. My brother was definitely Leonardo. Also, yeah, he is one of the most effective in the NES game. But also, his range in some of the arcade games, and I think on the Nintendo version. That's what a trigger finger does, ladies and gentlemen. Ernie Reyes. Yeah, the OG rap cracked me up, and that's what I loved about it. Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. We'll take that. Looks like I'll finish this game after all. The evil shrimp of doom. One of my favorite Donnie moments in the original Ninja Turtles cartoon series was, I forget what they were trying to do, but there was a disguise that killed me. I don't know if Alan or Short, if you remember Kimono Cal. It was a play on Cal Worthington, and it was just like, the Kimono Cal is your gal, so come on down to Kimono Cal's. Yeah, I remember that shit. It was always hilarious. Yes, Raph was Yakko of the Animaniacs. Another great, one of my absolute favorite cartoons of all time. I think, like, even now as an adult, it's the funniest thing to me. Oh, criminy. Yeah, that's a different trigger. It's a different set of skills, sir. That cannot be shared on Twitch. Oh, stay there. Oh god. There's that fire rate action. Oh crap. later voiced Nani in the new version. Yes! Oh god. Aw. The last push here. And there you have it, the very ending of Contra the original. How long did I do that in? I don't even know. It's my own speed run, I guess, but I did it, guys. We saved the world from the Red Falcon, apparently. Oh, Uncle Phil. I should consider myself a hero. Look at that. I don't know how long it took me, to be honest, but I finished it pretty quickly. I went through it, and you know that's what happens when you only have like 300 kilobytes to work with, huh? But yeah, this was one of the games. I don't know how many times I've beaten this. It's just so many times, but I've never, ever beaten it with the original 3 lives. So I'm not gonna try. Contra Hardcore on Genesis was a major departure, but an interestingly good one. I never got to play that one. I gotta check that one out to see kind of what you mean by that. Because I actually remember playing the mobile version of Contra, and it's not as good as the original. I mean, sure there was nods to it, but you know, it's that whole idea of just running that game in the phone format. It's fun. It was more of a novelty than anything. Let's see. I'll probably want one more here, and then I'll probably take a bit of a break. Probably come on later to play some Halo. I may or may not stream it, unless Shorin's really wanting to. But, bro, don't you have Halo Infinite? You can run with us, man. If not, might run some Apex. Not sure what we want to do. Well, we'll see. I might convince Ramen to hop on in to the Apex world too. But let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see how fast. I'll try Super Mario Brothers and kind of do my own little speed run. Nothing official and nothing near what you guys have seen, but I'm going to try my best, I guess. Or unless I run into a game that I kind of want to run and play here. That one. But definitely, you know, Bad News Baseball is one of my favorite. Silkworm was another great game that a lot of people didn't know about. Kung Fu Heroes is another great one, if you haven't seen that one. Lots of great games that we can really dive into sooner than later here. Double Dare, who remembers that? And Funhouse, that game show. I actually was in a taping and when I met JD Roth, if you know who that is. So, Shorin, okay. Now you have someone that plays Halo. You have 2 people, 3, and even Tony plays 2. So, do yourself a favor, get that, and you'll be good. So, we'll be all good. You know, Alan, you should stream. You know, probably get all those, get your old DJ equipment out, or if you get the rig going, you can, stream that racing sim action on Gran Turismo 7 because I'm jealous that you have Gran Turismo 7. I absolutely love that game. Or is it Kung Fu Heroes? I think it was. It was a very different than the version of on Kung Fu. So it was basically this game. It might be very different to what you're used to here, Short. It was very, I don't know, maybe low-key racist? Who knows? But I remember this is one of the games that my... I feel a little offended by that. Oh, so yes, great points indeed. So this is a very different version of the original Kung Fu, and I thought this was a fun game, especially it was 2 players in this sense. I don't think I've ever finished this game. Free Legend Mystical Ninja for the S. Yes. Kid Short, are you talking the Kung Fu, the original Kung Fu? Oh God, they use the same sounds if you really think about it. I think River City Ransom was another good one to play too. It was a fun little adventure game. But yeah, I wanted to share this one, see if anyone has remembered this one. Now that I think about it, they can't get away with this kind of soundtrack anymore. But that soundtrack, though. What is this block thing? It's like a walking book. Oh. Alright, well, there's that. So, let's see. I know some folks are trying to get dinner right now. I just want to try out this new little retro set. But it turned out to be better than I thought. To see how it looks. I had that Easter egg. That background kills me every time. I just kind of laugh. And I had to explain it to Scott, and it was the funniest conversation ever. He was like, "How do you have there's a face? Yeah, you can see the face in the top right part of the screen, even." And so he was super shocked about that. Like, what? Like, yeah, we didn't have the internet back then. That's what young men had back in the day. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But you know, let's see here. What else can I have? Any other games that you guys can think of that was just something that kind of really shaped the game that you play? The background is spicy, very much so. I mean, I just appreciate you guys really understand those really obscure references that I tend to put on a lot of things in my life here. Anticipation, that was a fun one. Alan says, in the end, if we only knew we can hack a cable box with 15... you know, had we had the internet back then, we would have been able to figure that out. It's just a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, and a little bit of secrecy, I guess, on our part, right? But, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. Last Ninja, Last Action. There's so many great games. Metal Gear. I never finished the original Metal Gear. Actually, one I wanted to share with you guys. I always thought it was an interesting game. Alan, you probably will remember this as a kid. Is that it was made by SNK, and if you really like games that had like ridiculous bosses, this would be the game for you. It was known as Iron Tank. Password-based game, of course, if you want to get to the different levels and whatnot, and there's different weapons that you can boost your tank with, and have combinations of that. So let's actually start it. So the game is that you're this little tank, and you're gonna fight a lot of shit. But it was fairly a deep game for what it was worth. You can just, you know, commit war crimes and it's no big deal, right? And you actually get energy for this. Cruel, I know. But hey, life was rough, man. Got him. So these little letters there will represent the kind of power-ups that you can have. And there was different classes of tank, and so when you look at the little screen here, I can have these different types of bullets. I forget which each of one really meant. This one was long range, one was rapid fire, and then there was another one like explosive, I believe it is. And what's it called? Fire, rapid fire, all that stuff. SNK had a lot of influence in Japan in some ways. Some of the staff at Capcom transitioned there at a point in the 90s, including some of the team that made the first Street Fighter. That says a lot. If there's anything you don't know about me, guys, Street Fighter is my jam. Alan and I have played countless matches, yelled at each other many times, and laughed about so many matches that, you know, it makes my head spin. I remember in my late teens, early 20s, you know, Alan had his little arcade machine set up that he'd built, and you know, whenever there's a party, it was just, you know, if we weren't hanging out in the pool, we'd be playing on that rig of yours, and a lot of yelling to be had, a lot of time with the Marvel vs. Capcom too. But if you want to, Shorin, if you want to meet someone that can actually still pull off the handcuffs of Guile, Alan is your man. I can never pull it off, and every time he just, I bet you if I put him to the task, he'll pull it off. Am I being called? Snake, watch out. Use radar. A gigantic enemy objects dead up ahead. Okay. Ah. How do I use radar? Let's switch weapons here. So rapid fire, and then I don't need long range so much, but so this is just the first boss. Ah, get away! The bosses only get crazier from here. Oh, and there was no consideration for epileptic seizures back then, by the way. So you'll see some crazy stuff. Oh, I remember some of these weapons now. So I think like one of them goes through walls, and this is like the higher end, and this is rapid fire. I forget. I don't know why they named it that way. But I have reserve fuel, and this was like a nuke that cleared out everything in the screen here. So Alan says, as that team created that game, technically, the King of Fighters is. That's true. And I think that's why it made a lot of sense when you had things like Capcom versus SNK, things of that sort. Let's see. What do they want? Tommy J. Sounds like an R&B guy. Maybe he'll sing me some smooth slow jams. Oh, God! See, as I run over, my energy got better. Why do they keep calling me? They keep calling me. Found a train firing bullets by radar. Okay, noted. I've never beaten this game straight up. I had to use the good old Game Genie for that. If y'all remember what that was. Now that was hacking a game if I... Ah, oh, criminy. That was hacking a game if I ever heard any. Wow, that's rude. So when you die in glorious fashion. Got your sock quarters ready to go. Barcade in Little Tokyo. Yes, Bar 84, 87, 82. I forget. Bar 82, I want to say. I haven't been there in a while, but I would love to go back there. And it's funny, I remember the first time I went there, there's a whole line of guys like us playing the game, and their significant others or their dates just standing there with their drinks, just like, what are they doing? And it's hilarious to me. But yes, it is a game that I will want to hit up. Bar 82 is an absolutely great place. And I like it when they have their little the food trucks out there, and you know, great place to be. Perfect for nerds like us. But you know, sure, if you come by the crib, we can run the main stuff, and play some just about any Street Fighter out there, and get ourselves going. And I still have to start working the Fightcade stuff. Now that Alan, you have really gotten your hands in on it, you have a good understanding of it. You might have to pick your brain there. And since the missus will be gone for a little bit, it gives me some time to do some of that building and thinking. Yeah, man. See, get off Fightcade. That's my. Oh God! How did I not die? Oh boy, this is risky. Ah, I died again. Well, if there's one game that I'm pretty good at, but like if you see me with friends in the fight scene there, I mean, jeez, Alan is one of the top players that I've ever run up against. That's not a pro, but I have some friends that have played in the pro circuits, and holy crap, they're good. So you know, we were spoiled with really, really good players. Sometimes the best way to engage is to not engage, right? There we go, see? Cheese Brothers homie owns a place. Oh, really? It has the food trucks that posts up there. 82 Angel City Brewery across the street. Have I been to Angel City? I know of it. I mean, no, I've been to Golden Road. That's what I'm thinking about here. All right, we can do this. We can do this. A heavy train. Bro, stop! Leave me alone. Damn it. Yes, but you know, it's Alan. You're right. Those annoying near-death sounds—that's huge, right? And it's so dramatic. Let's get to a first big boss here. You guys need to see that. Oh, that's right. You're in the Glendale side of the world. God, I gotta get back over there as soon as possible, man. It's the sound of impending failure, right? It's just so frustrating. Let's see, I have enough weapons to work with, so let's do that. Let's just barrel. Yes, get out of my way, suckers. No, no! Okay, good. Alright, let's go back to our normal weapons here. I gotta find Tony J here. Oh, there it is. Go straight through the town. Enemy train is there. Just shoot it. Just once. Just once. And it will be okay. I think the rest of these are just dudes that say thanks. Alright, fine. Do I have refueling? No, I don't. Oh boy. Alright, y'all welcome. Which way am I facing here? Okay. Sega and that Yamaha soundboard, at least they didn't try and make video game system after a bad deal. I don't know what you mean. Come here. Yes, give me energy. No, you jerks. I think this is the boss calling now. Alright, find it, destroy it. Long range bullets are awesome. Allies are destroyed. Good times. Alright, let's just go in, fuck shit up, and leave. Ah, get away. Oh, that wasn't smart. Just power through. Shots fired indeed. Oh no. Gotta be more patient here. Oh god. Back up. Okay, fine. Oh boy. Oh god. Why was that faster? Let's see. Wait, how do I use it again? Oh yeah, I'll leave it on. Change it. I'm not at the boss yet? Ah, get away! You little bastards. Oh boy. Think which one goes through? No, not that one. That one? Yes, that's the one. Oh god. Oh boy. Run them over, run them over. Save these people. Why are they calling? Power station to blow up the collect. Okay. All allies were destroyed. Iron Snake gets it in and blow it to bits. Yeah, you're welcome. Stupid light tanks. Oh god. Oh god, I remember this. How do I blow this up? Alright, fine. Wait, which way am I going now? Oh, okay, there's only one way. Hey, Shorin! Thank you! Hooray! I appreciate you. My brother, thank you for the sub. 6 months. That is super appreciated. And I died. It's just the fireworks for the gratitude that I'm giving you here. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the sub. I have my noodle emotes here. Let's kind of put them on here. Yeah, I'll have all of them on display here. But yeah, I was working on those the other night and I wanted to catch up and all that stuff. So dude, Joran, that's super appreciated, my dude. So when you come by the crib, we gotta do that corned beef cook-off thing still. It's still gonna be a thing. While the missus is away, we'll hang out and all that great stuff. Ah, jerks. Yeah, so those emotes were originally designed by my brother, but they were meant for my resume actually. And what ended up happening was I just started making a thing for the channel, and I think it suits me perfectly in terms of who I am, what kind of things, kind of how it kind of captures every little bit about me. So shout out to my brother. I know he's probably not on stream right now or watching, but because he's probably out and about working with his boyfriend, all that great stuff. But I am going to see him tomorrow. He is going to be out here in my side of town to watch Matthew play some baseball. So, oh god, I better run here. Do I have extra? Yeah, let's use that. Yeah. My bad. Thought I subbed on your first stream back after affiliate, then I got hit with an ad. That's when you realize, hey, wait a minute. That's not... I didn't pay for that. I didn't pay for this. Oh boy, they are all up in my business here. No bad. Don't worry about it. It's nobody's bad at all, man. If anything, it's still super appreciated. All right, let's just mess these guys up. Beat them at a distance here. All right. All right, let's see if we can run into a really big enemy this time. Ugh. That's a lot of heavy tanks. A lot of them thick tanks. Why should the DoorDash bot add space on your stream? Yeah, well, you know, they just want to be all up in my business. But hey, DoorDash! I don't have a code, but yeah, that's a thing. They all want a piece of this. They all want a piece of me, right? Oh boy. Let's turn that on. I'm surprised I haven't hit one of those huge bosses yet. Where am I in this map? Oh wow, all the way there. Oh god, I remember these things. I hated these. These are supposed to be submarines, in case you weren't sure what these were. Oh! I think I left that option on Shorin where it just kind of slides up from the bottom. I think is what happens, but it is what it is. All right, I'm still in the game here. I can get to those bosses. Ugh. Oh boy, that was dumb. I vaguely remember this map. Oh no, stupid bombers. Flash warning, I should put that on the stream too, huh? I'll give it another couple tries here and probably go end up raiding someone. And you know, I'll probably hit some of you guys up for some Halo action if you guys want to join in. Alan, if you do, hopefully you do start streaming your Gran Turismo gameplay. Even just that is a lot. That'd be amazing to watch. I'm such a huge fan of that series. But right now, since I don't have a PS5, I'm still looking for a steering wheel to really work with. So I'm curious to know which one you ended up going, because I'm thinking about the Thrustmaster T248 or the Logitech equivalent. God damn it! All right, I can do this. Ah, stupid thing. Damn, they are putting me in a really bad position here. Heavily for a Fanatec. Fanatec has good stuff, actually. I know their hubs and the quick release style. That's kind of a big deal. Let's see, can I just take a different route? Let's do that. Yes, Tony, he really is, man. I saw the alert pop up. I was really happy to see that. And he apologized. Come on, bro. Don't apologize because of, what you didn't do before. Dude, it's appreciated, man. It's never required, but it's always appreciated. Let's see. I want to get past this part, man. I don't recall how we can beat these little mines here. Alright. I tell you what, when you come to the crib, I'll give you $2. How about that? And lunch. How about that? Or dinner, depending on what time you come here. But you know what I'm saying? It's... Oh my god! These heavy tanks are everywhere. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do that. Have some range on us, and we should be cool. Oh, I'm stuck. Wrecked. Okay. Ugh. Tony, you've taken more of that in whiskey when you came over, so that's always welcome. Way more. We drank way more than $40 worth at a bar, at least. Because, man, we did a lot. All right, well, I gave it a shot. I realize I've been at it for a couple hours now, actually. But looks like we're going to find someone to raid here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this little retro style of things. And I'm glad you guys like the whole scene. Shorin, thank you so much for the 6-month sub, man. It means a lot. It's been a hell of a adventure here, doing this whole streaming thing, and having watched Tony, it all started with that, and I got curious about it, and I had a rig that can do it. Next thing you know, I'm making friends and just playing games that I love to share with you guys. It's so much fun to do, so much fun to talk about the good times, so much fun to talk about the kind of the stories behind the games. And Alan, Shorin, you guys, trust me, you guys know your shit, and it's so good to kind of hear about it. I remember one time I picked up Alan from the other side of the 110, and we were driving from one side of LA to the next, and he gave me the entire rundown of the lore of Mortal Kombat up to that point. The kind of knowledge that man has is incredible, and I always love hearing about it because it's like lore, right? I mean, for me as a Destiny player, I like getting that lore out and stuff. So it's kind of nice to kind of hear about things in the industry side. So it keeps my interest peaked. But Alan and I have been friends for a very long time, and you can tell already we have a lot of things in common. He's one of the first friends I had in life, and then Shorin, you can see that we all gonna get along just fine. So that's the beauty of streaming here, guys. It's been a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun putting this scene together. I spent not that much time, but I spent a lot of laughter trying to figure it all out. And I love that you guys love it too. So you guys get to share the love that I have for this game here, or just the old school games in general. So let's see who we can raid here. Anyone? I don't see anyone on my live list here that I know. I want to help somebody out. Shorin, Tony, anyone out there, if you see anyone that you feel like I should go ahead and raid, let's go ahead and do it. We make sure we get those folks taken care of. But I don't want to just raid anybody. Let's see. Those emotes, I mean, again, I'm just using the same thing, but this one was fun. I always liked Bongo Cat, but I figured let's make something close with Pikachu there, so it's a lot of fun. Yes, Shorin. Yes, I appreciate that. We are all in for a ride. We don't know what the hell is gonna happen with this whole thing. I even thought about dealing with some IRL streams, when I'm at a batting cage, or Alan and I like to exchange notes on things that we learn how to fix, right? And I didn't get to do a video on fixing my garage door opener by changing the coupler to kind of show folks it's really cheap to fix your garage if it's not opening properly, and you can save a ton of money. And what I want for this channel is not just to enjoy video games, but to also enjoy or learn something, really, and that's kind of a big deal. So Kishoran says, Tony, you don't need to emotes because your streams are so dope. Yes, they are. And the last one, if you missed it, it was soda tasting, like almost mystery soda tasting. That was a lot of fun to watch, and Short and I were very grateful we weren't there drinking it. We were there in another way, shape, and form. Hey, Don. I love these emotes so much. They're so much fun. So I can't find anyone that I'd like to raid here. Again, Tony, Shore, and Don, anybody that you find that you follow or you like to follow, who would we raid here? Yes, so Shore, yeah, we can always have that conversation mid-game, during game, at the crib, whatever. I'd love to, help people out with the things that I do. As a matter of fact, I remember Chai hit me up not too long ago asking about how to modify something on a scene and just do a quick little edit. It's those little things that help these folks, like yourselves here on today. Y'all have really been helping me out here. Let's see, nobody, especially. Let me check my Discord here. I know there's some folks going live. Gonna look around here, see if I have anybody, or friends if you had anybody. Is Isaac on? I don't see him. Where is he? Let me search on my end of the world here. He's probably playing Lost Ark, and yes, that's exactly what he's doing. But he doesn't stream it. He should. He has a lot of good gameplay that he tends to deal with. Let's see. Trying to figure out who I can stream and raid. I haven't figured that out. I mean, I know how to do it. I just don't know who I should raid. Again, if you have any ideas or people that you'd like for me to jump in on that I'm here to help them out. Let's see. Who's playing what? Everyone wants to play, but no one wants to stream today. Is that what's going on? Yeah, there's usually a bunch of people on. So you're in too, huh, Shorin? So, kind of bummed about that. Well, I mean, I'm happy about it because I get to gather your attention, which is great. I love you guys to death. How weird. Yeah, I'm looking at all my different Discord servers, see who's on. That's not on, may not be on my friends list, so I should follow them, whatever the case is. But let's see. Lurking with my cuz while playing Jackbox. Oh, how fun! Love Jackbox. Always a gas. All right, looks like there's really no one. If I'm going to be honest, I'd rather raid somebody that I know and would like the viewers here, not just some random big name. I don't want to be that guy. Even my DJ friends aren't. What's it called? My DJ friends aren't even on, which it is weird, Shorin. There's a lot. It is what it is, but we'll just kind of leave it at that, folks. Unfortunately, I won't be rating one today, and it's okay. Again, I'd rather put it towards your viewership to people that we like to support and we like, not just some big name and stuff. But Don, I'm gonna give you a follow. Actually, let me do that right now before I forget. And you know me, I do forget things because ADHD, and I don't have my meds on me. But we should find. There you are. You should see it run now. Pixar, it didn't happen. You could see the notification. I mean, what more do you want from me? I miss you too, Don. It's good. It's absolutely good to hear from you. Ken and I chat about our lives, and of course, he lovingly mentions you quite a bit. So I'm glad to know that you're doing well, and things are doing better actually, from what I hear. So that's very cool. And that's always a big deal, especially when you're on that side of town. I know the feeling. So when things settle in, we all should kick it. It's been a long time. But until then, guys, thank you for tuning in with me. It's been an absolute blast, like sharing some of my favorite games and sharing your favorite games with me. And maybe I'll have other platforms. I'm looking at maybe SNES, Genesis games, things of that stuff. I know, Huckled. I know you. I don't know if you're here or not, but dude, it is your fault for allowing me to get this far into the retro side. So I'm so happy to share that with you. You guys tune in next time. You know me, it's who knows when. You might see something from me this weekend, being that the missus is going to be working this weekend. So I'm not really going anywhere, not really doing much in the evening. So if you guys aren't doing anything either, let's all hang out again. It's always fun. And Tony, if you're ready, willing, and able, I'm pretty sure you are. We'll have our own little bottles of whiskey on the side, have a few drinks, and kind of chat it out. Don, thank you so much. You enjoy the rest of your evening as well, and maybe I'll see you on Halo too. We can always use the fire teams here, so it's always a lot of fun. But until then, folks, thank you so much. I love you all to death. Remember, we're playing games, we're having fun, and I appreciate that we got to do that here tonight. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Tony, have a drink for me. Same things for the rest of you. Alan, we'll chat sooner than later. We got some stuff to catch up on, and honest to God, Alan, I owe it to you because we live so close to each other in relationship to the rest of my friends out here. So the missus would love to get together with your missus and just kind of catch up. It's been a while. So until then, everyone, it's been fun. It's been real. It has been also real fun. And take care. Have a great weekend, everyone. Of course, there's an ad, but hey, what the hell, right? Well, you guys have a great one. I am going to probably enjoy some food, and that's that.